Yes, boys, before we get into the actual video, I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the support that you've been giving me recently. I've been gaining subscribers, likes, comments. The Hazard video did absolutely amazing. It's on over 2,000 views. It's absolutely unbelievable. But I just wanted to say I am currently editing the Heung-Min Son video that you're about to watch, and I just wanted to say thank you. It means a lot to me. I have went away for a long time, and now I'm back, and I just feel so good to get back putting out content, and I just can't wait for this year. This year is going to be insane, and I hope you guys are ready for some massive content, because this is just the start. Just remember that. This is just the start. Now, enough waffle. Let's get straight into today's video. Boom! What's good, boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have an amazing video on the left mid from Tottenham, which is Heung-Min Son. We know how good this guy is every year in FIFA, but before we do that, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below any other reviews you guys want to see, and of course, make sure you subscribe if you are new around here. Now, as you can see, I've got him at left mid in this 4-4-2 team, which actually changed into a 4-2-3-1 in game. I played Son up front, Bruno Fernandes behind him, Rodrigo on the left, Lucas on the right, and obviously Sissoko and Allen in the centre defensive mid roles. When you look at Son's stats on his face card, you can see he has 88 pace, 86 shooting, 87 dribbling, and 80 passing. Now that is phenomenal. Obviously, everyone is going to use him at striker, as I did. He isn't going to be a winger. No one. You can use him at the wing, but I don't think he's as effective. Obviously, now when we could dive deeper into his stats like this, you can see he's got 88 attacking position. Look at his shooting stats, all greens across the board. Penalties don't matter, but apart, look at that. I haven't even touched it with a chem style. His pace is 89 sprint speed, 86 acceleration. Obviously, with the engine chem style, that goes to 91 and 93 respectively. And you can see that his passing stats as well are fantastic, which is good for this year, because the meta this year is like to have high passing, I believe, in my opinion. Especially if your strikers have high passing, they can involve everyone else in the game very easily. Having low passing does affect the build-up play a lot. Now you can also look at his dribbling, greens across the whole board. I did add an engine just to up his balance ever so slightly, but I did not feel any issues with his balance at all. And of course, 87 stamina, which means that he will last you the whole game. Not only does he have all of those stats, but he does have a 5-star weak foot and a 4-star skill, which I love. That means up front I could take it on his right or his left and feel absolutely confident doing both. But now you've seen the team, and now we're going to get into some gameplay, and we're going to talk about how he played in-game, and we'll come back to it at the end, and we'll talk about what the pros and cons of this card is, and obviously, is he worth it? Let's go. Boom. Right, boys, as we move into the gameplay, you're going to see some of the amazing things that Heung-Min Son can do this year. For me, this is probably the best card he's ever had. He feels absolutely unbelievable in the striker position. And if you're playing at wing, I highly recommend you play him up front, because this guy's absolutely lethal at striker. Obviously, having 5-star weak foot means you can go on either side and he will happily finish. And you're going to see many, many times that he does score on his left foot like he did there. And having Bruno Fernandes at cam, I think Bruno Fernandes is a brilliant card this year. Obviously, I am a Man United fan, and yes, we did lose 6-1 to Tottenham, but having Bruno Fernandes behind Heung-Min Son just felt unbelievable. You're going to see many, many times Bruno get assists with through balls to Son and different passes to Son. As you're going to see here, once again, they play a lovely 1-2. Bruno putting it straight into the space for him, and Son finishing on his so-called weaker foot there. And that's what Son just kept doing. He kept getting into those lovely, lovely positions. He did play solo striker for me in a 4-3-3-4 or a 4-2-3-1. He did play the solo striker for me, and he played that position extremely well. He didn't need anyone else's help up front, and he just kept bagging and bagging goals. And you're going to see all different kinds of goals this guy can score. And you can see once again Bruno Fernandes picking up the ball in a dangerous position, passing it off into Musa Sissoko, playing a lovely 1-2 with him. Son taking a lovely little fake shot here, taking another shot pass, another dribble away from the defender, and finishing it at the near post. And that was what Son could do. People are scared of Son because they don't know whether you're going to go on his left or on his right, because they know he hasn't got a preferred foot. So you can do different things to work your way onto his left or onto his right, like I did there. The guy thought I could cut back on his left when I didn't. I just went back on his right. So it is hard to defend against. People won't know. It's more mind games. People won't know how to defend against him. And that's what I loved about this card. Here, a lovely heel-to-heel away from the defender. He pulls into the space. And for some reason, this guy, I've got goals like this many, many times where the person in the box, like, they just stand off, and maybe that's just the new way people are defending. But this guy, he just held off me and let me have the space to shoot, and I just banged it near post with Son. And here, another one. This guy gets a corner. I win the ball back. Son is actually there. Son has played that pass from there, and he's going to get the ball again at the top of the pitch. Right here, watch. I tried to play that ball first time with Bruno's right. It didn't let me. It let me play it there for some reason. And I've gone through on goal. And how about this for composure from Heung-Min Son with a lovely little left-footed ding over the goalkeeper into the back of the net. No, those chip finishes are very, very good this year. It's quite realistic, because in real life, you know, when someone runs and goes to power shot and just does a little dink over the keeper like Messi does, you do see that quite often. And in FIFA, you never really could do that. But this year, the goalkeepers aren't the greatest, and you are able to do that. Bruno Fernandes giving the ball into Son. Son giving it into Sissoko, and then Rodrigo giving that into Son again. And that's another stupid thing there. I don't know if that's because of Son's strength and speed that he got to that before the defender, but it definitely looked like the defender was favourite to get that, and he just didn't. And here we go, another corner. So I'm quite good at counter attacks. That's usually how I play. I don't really like to play possession. I find that boring. I like to play that fast-paced football. And this guy had a corner. I don't know why he tried to rainbow flick me when he's 4-0 down. Son has given the ball out wide to Rodrigo. Bruno's on the ball. Finds that lovely pass. I'm telling you guys this year, Bruno is absolutely disgusting. Son just goes past the keeper like he's not even there and fires it into the back of the net. Son and Bruno was definitely one of my favourite combinations that I've used this year. They felt absolutely unbelievable. And there is Son picking up the match ball for scoring 5 goals in 13 shots. That is unbelievable. Sissoko with a lovely challenge there on Rodrigo, putting in Son. Looks like the defender's got it. Son nabs it off him and smashes that. Absolutely smashes that into the top corner there. Son was just a pain in the arse for the defense, basically. He was so difficult to defend against. Like I said, left foot, right foot, it doesn't matter. And he had that pure speed and strength. And look at this. Look at that run. Go for the left. I miss it. Get a rebound. Luckily, you know how FIFA is. And we managed to score. But yeah, this Son card is absolutely unbelievable. I did enjoy him. And here's that Bruno link up. Look at that. Oh, we're just going to have to move into some pros and cons now. And we're going to find out whether or not today he is actually worth it. Right, boys. So on the screen, you can see the pros. And you can see his speed, movement, shooting is incredible, 5-star weak foot, dribbling and long shots. Now that's a lot of pros and we can go into more detail with those. His speed was absolutely phenomenal considering he was at such a height. He isn't a small guy, so it is great to have someone with that speed and height at striker. His movement was unbelievable. Every time you popped the ball to him and gave it to someone else, he would make a lovely run, or he was always in space to find that pass from Bruno, like I kept saying. His weak foot was a joke. Like, there's no weak foot. You might as well just call it he's got 2 strong feet. That's just a way to put it. Shooting is incredible, and that links with long shots as well. That just shows that I could score from anywhere with this guy, man. Inside the box, outside the box, volleys, anything, you name it, it does not matter. And now we're going to move into the cons, and you're going to see that on the screen now. Boom. Absolutely nothing. This guy is hands down one of the best, if not the best player I have used all year. And even for the price, that's why I'm not using it as a con. I think this guy is more than 100% the best player I've used this year. And we're going to move into whether or not he's actually worth it right now. And you know what I'm going to say. Just put it on the screen now. Yes, he's worth it. He's worth 310,000 coins. With everything this guy can do in the game, you will love him no matter where you play him. Winger, cam, striker, put him anywhere on the pitch and he will do a job. He's got 5-star weak foot, he's got good passing, good pace, good shooting, good dribbling. It doesn't, we're done here. You know, just go and buy him, use him, he's brilliant. Make sure you subscribe if you're new around here. You like the video, comment down below any other reviews you guys want to see. And I'm going to say, I've got a massive review coming tomorrow. And guess who it is? Let's just say he's a GOAT. I'm leaving that down to you guys to decide because there's many GOATs and different people's opinion. You decide that down below. Yeah, bye.